Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Appreciate it. As always, shout out to the 19. We have an interesting clip from the WNBA official WNBA account that has some people in a tizzy, shall we say, because of how it was put together. So we're going to check this out. I believe this is just sort of a rehash of, they're getting you ready for the next draft. So this was last April, the 2024 class heard their names called, and the rest was history. Year one in the pros, they did not disappoint. Truth. Now it is time, almost time to run it back. So let's check out this video. Let's check out this video from the WNBA official account. Trying to get you pumped up. This was what, last April, arriving at the draft, and just giving you a clip. So they got smart starting out with Caitlin Clark, right? That was a pretty smart decision. They maybe sort of have kind of figured things out a bit. Angel, Angel, Camilla. So guess what, folks? Angel Reese fans are very, very, very upset. Why, you ask? Why? Because the only two clips of Angel, she was in regular clothes. Now, of course, Angel is a absolute wannabe social influencer, social media celebrity who happens to play basketball. She's using the basketball to leverage into a social media influencer. And so it was kind of accurate, right? And we know with the WNBA, we saw it this year. And look, they do it now with the NFL and the NBA. So this is not like a women thing. Personally, personally I don't care in any league. I think it's kind of odd. I don't really need to see what players, athletes, male or female, are wearing as they enter the tunnel to go to a game. But a lot of people are into that. And that's cool, each to each his own. But that's been a big thing. So yes, a lot of people, I go back to the fact that, Angel has all these social media followers that aren't into it for her basketball, but they love to see what she's wearing to the games. And I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying. So to have that in there for the WNBA is smart. It is smart, but a lot of people were very, very upset, right? Here we go. All of these players either in uniform or warm-ups, but somehow Angel only get posted in her outfits. That only tells me y'all want to fit the narrative of not taking her serious for basketball, only social media. Season ain't even started yet, and y'all on BS. There you go. It sounds a little sensitive to me. Right? Starting to notice a pattern here. The fact that it's quote tweets that have more likes and retweets all pointing out the same thing shows y'all have terrible marketing and have bland, uncultured, or hip people running your marketing, and that's a big problem. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. So let me go into this one because I think we've got more of it. So yeah, they're upset. You get in there and make it about Angel Reese. Oh my goodness. Now, the only thing all fans can agree on is the W is unserious. That is true. The W is unserious. Some of you read way too much into this. Yeah, WNBA be doing crap like that. Their Instagram or Twitter never posts anything about Angel. Are you okay? Wow. Scroll through their socials, you will see their bias. It's been months since they actually posted anything with just her accomplishments. What accomplishments? In all seriousness, what accomplishments are we talking about? As someone says here, I mean, she's a fashion icon. Debatable, but I get it. So that's why they showed there's no narrative push. What's the narrative to push? Bro, you don't want them posting her basketball clips. She doesn't take herself serious for basketball. Why should anyone else? You really want them to throw in clips of her bricking layups? Even devils work at the WNBA. It's absolutely wild. So yeah, so Nothing can be free of drama when it comes to the WNBA. This league is 100% drama. It is a reality show based around the sport of basketball. I mean, it is I never now look, to be fair, and whether I'm fair or not, it always upsets somebody. I get people who yell at me when saying I'm too nice to Angel Reese, and people who yell at me and say all I do is hate on Angel Reese, and it goes round and round. But to be fair, sort of, I think we all know that if Caitlin Clark wasn't in this, that would be a problem. But we also know that that's the way the WNBA has operated all year long. That's the way the sports media has operated all year long. And to have someone like Caitlin Clark, who is the actual face of the league, Caitlin Clark, who is the only one that moves the needle, to have her absent or minimized would be absolutely ridiculous. And correct me if I'm wrong, she is only in the opening, right? So like they can't make the Angel Caitlin thing. They just had to make it the W hates Angel thing because you got that clip. And then you have her walking off. What was that? The Minnesota first game in Minnesota, I think. And then that is it for Caitlin Clark. So yes, in Angel's two clips, you got her in outfits. Okay. Well, with Caitlin, you don't have her playing basketball either. You have her fit coming off. I believe that was probably arriving at the WNBA draft right there. And then you have her walking off the court. And again, I could be wrong. Correct me. I think that's that first game in Minnesota with that big win. Was that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. It brings back that game for me for some reason. But there's no Caitlin Clark playing basketball in this either. And one of her two picks is her dressed up. So it's wild that they're getting nutty about um, Angel Reese and doing that because I mean there's more. Like I went into that one guy's comments to look at all the other ones, but like I said, the quote tweets one and it goes down. Hey, so this is crazy. Y'all didn't have one picture or video of Angel in her uniform. Everybody in uniforms but Angel. Maybe I'm too woke. Why did y'all show everybody in their team uniforms except for Angel? I see I'm going to be on y'all all season again. Make it make sense. Hashtag noticing. Sure. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely wild. The comments and QTs on your don't know if you saw. Yeah, now again, keep in mind this is from people who just went through an entire year of every time Caitlin Clark was mentioned or something nice was said about her, it was always Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. She got put into the rookie of the year race long past when everyone knew it was over. It's always Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Even talked about that for the Olympics as well. So it's a little disingenuous for Angel Reese fans to be upset about this, especially like when I just broke it down with the two Caitlin Clark clips. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Appreciate it as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps tremendously. Go have the day you deserve.